Plug in your headphones, drown out the sound. Yell to the same tones, but never aloud. Oh no, you got caught. Oh no, you're distraught. Prodigy or infamy, priceless melody. Bubbles in your stomach, head for center stage. Everly in your memory, put sentence to shame in your answer like a burning ember. Famous people are just common people that everyone wants to remember. Friggin' people who see my every move I've been side. Seeping down a windpipe that sets me aside from my insides. Forget the picture, perfectly proud. You'll never be her, it's awfully loud. Oh no, can't be taught. Help me, I never thought. Prodigy, your insolence, worthless melody. Bubbles in your stomach, keep you from center stage. The only thing that haunts your memory is the shame that you might spread your cancer like eternal ender. Your kind of people are just common people that no one wants to remember. Doggone, they caught up with me. The thoughts that keep me whelmy. Unleash the burning embers. Believe that. No, 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 no. Doggone, they caught up with me. Anxiety becomes me. Bring back that self-remember.
Why, hello there. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Trademarked? It's not trademarked. My name is John. I should probably be looking at the camera. My name is John. I am the guitarist for the band UFN. For those of you that don't know, we are a pop punk band out of California, like kind of near San Francisco, and we'd really appreciate it if you follow us. Today, we are going to be celebrating definitely the holidays. Like it's just holiday spirit right now, you know. If you celebrate Christmas-jingle things, then absolutely feel free to join in. If you celebrate other things or you're not celebrating anything, that's cool too. We're not gonna overtly make it one holiday specific anyways. So today, actually, what we're gonna do, since this is a great day of Americans buying things, I figured we would celebrate by me teaching you guys one of the other songs off of our new album from the summer, last summer, in case you didn't know. But it's a very specific one. So the song we're doing today is about famous people. There's a lot of famous people that get caught up in the news. The whole song is, as well, if you've ever seen any of our interviews that we've done, sometimes that gets brought up, the meaning of famous people. But today we're going to be learning that song. I've got the chord chart right here for you. Boom. You can break out your 6 string. This song in the recording uses the full 7 string, but it's not necessary. It's just for a couple chords for flavor. I do want to mention, thank you Piran, thank you Ren for joining and talking in the chat, keeping the chat alive. I really appreciate it. It's good to see ya. And yes, no, my hat is, I love that we have this hat, and I love that it matches my headphones and all of my black gear. It's perfect. This hat is truly remarkable. I think my dad got it. I think he's the one that probably bought this thing. Let me make sure I'm not too, there we go. Oh my god, my face doesn't look, you know, like I'm looking at heaven itself. Yeah, if you over, oh my gosh, I literally just accidentally turned it off. That's what happened. Look, it's I'm just standing at heaven's gates and they're judging me right now. It might be the same hat that Jack was wearing last Monday. I have no idea. I didn't know they had a hat like this. So maybe I haven't seen it around. Maybe they recently got it, or maybe they've just not busted it out too much. But you know, we just have this hat. That's the hive mind as well at work between the band members. All right. I should probably not get the guitar from that angle because the cord's gonna wrap around my chair. Hold up. Wait. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. Of course, let me know volume levels, all of that. If things are too quiet, too loud, I appreciate the recognition of my PJs. I love my PJs. I just got them this year. They just have various... I think we got these from Old Navy. I don't know. Shout out. All right. So, we're going to learn famous people. That's not famous people. All right, famous people. Let me go ahead as well and get the camera a little more tilted down towards my hands, or maybe I should raise the chair. You'd think I'd have a better system for this by now, but I don't. Okay, let me get this all nice for you guys. How you doing? It feels like it's been a while. Yeah, the Schaefers had the stream last week, so figured it's my turn to hop back on. Boom. There we go. Anyways, here's famous people. Plays Wonderwall. Oh. What the heck? I like that riff. That. You know, Wonderwall. All right, so let's go ahead and... Your guitar is in drop, so you don't feel like tuning it. Rip. Yeah, you gotta always keep one in standard. That's literally why I got the 7-string, so I don't have to drop tune. Oh, this is drop tuned. Just the 1 string. There's your low C. I can hit your low C without tuning from standard. And the note below it. Let's get wrecked. I could play Slipknot anytime. I don't know any Slipknot, but I could. You don't know me. Okay. So let me go ahead and pull up the track for famous people so we can take a listen to it so you guys get, you know, familiarized with it. I'm sure you know it, but it's definitely a sing-along. Okay, Ray. All right, settle down. Okay. So here is the track for Famous People by Until Further Notice. Drumming by Christian Carranza. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend. Did our Missing Out music video, has done a bunch of filming and stuff for us. Awesome dude. You've never heard this song before. What are you talking about? Okay, so hold up. Cover my face a little bit. Yes. Just my chin. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and listen to it. Take a listen to this song.
What's the deal with these lights? Why do they get so bright? Tenacious on the set of flights that put you in straight for a light fright. Plug in your headphones, drown out the sound. Yell to the same tones, but never aloud. Oh no, you got caught. Oh no, you're distraught. Prodigy or infamy, priceless melody. Bubbles in your stomach, head for center stage. Everly in your memory, put sentence to shame in your answer like a burning ember. Famous people are just common people that everyone wants to remember. Friggin' people who see my every move I've been inside. Seeping down a windpipe that sets me aside from my insight. Forget the picture, perfect.
That hurts. I'm gonna stop.
You'll never be her, it's awfully loud. Oh no, can't be Doggone, they caught up with me. The thoughts that keep me whelmy. Unleash the burning embers. Belief that no, 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 no. Doggone, they caught up with me. Anxiety becomes me. Bring back that selfish member. Someone save me. Sexually decline the priceless energy. ADD that turns me into someone that I don't know. The real me grants no ability of making my life how it could be. Green balloons in September. Famous people. Famous people. Famous people are just common people that everyone wants to remember. Priceless melody, bubbles in your stomach. Get on center stage, prodigy. Get up and on priceless melodies, bubbles in your stomach. Get you to center stage. Everly in your memory, put senses to pride in your answer. Flame that burning ember. Famous people are just common people, and soon everyone will remember.
Woo-wee. All right, so that was Famous People. That song is such a sing-along bop to me. I really enjoy just like the harmony in it and all of the vocals. It's definitely the song with the story that you analyze for sure. So the guitar part itself was actually written, a lot of it was written by Ray, the singer. So let's go ahead and and soon Evan will remember. What does that mean? Okay, and it basically said, oh gosh, I've lost my ability to sentence right now. Okay, so Famous People starts with the guitar and bass. The guitar and bass are doing like kind of playing off of each other. It starts just with single notes. So if you busted out your 6th string and you're in standard tuning, you can hit the 4th fret of the D string here, as you can see, right in between the two dots, the two lowest dots. Hit it 8 times. You're literally hitting it like on every quarter note. So on every beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go down to the A string, same fret, 3, 4. Then go up to the 6th string of the D string. And then 6th string of the A string. And after 4 notes of that, slide up to the 8th string of the A string. Now, again, for those of you who haven't seen any of the videos or are watching them, you know, in the past or in the future or whatever time travel stuff you get up to, I do have a 7th string. So do not be fooled by this low note. Just disregard this whole top string. And then it's the exact same as a 6th string guitar beneath it. So what looks like my 3rd string is actually the A string, the 2nd string. Okay. So yeah, the whole first guitar part riff is on the D string and the A string. You're just hitting single notes on all of those non-dot frets. So 4, and then 4 on the D, 4th fret on the D string for 8 notes, 4th fret on the A string for 8 notes, 6th fret on D, 6th fret on A, 8th fret on A. So you're not hitting any of the dot frets. 2, 3. And it's all just perfect quarter notes. So try to get your timing, try to get them evenly spaced. 1, 2, 3. I like to hit them kind of aggressively. And then the second time you go through that whole pattern, some of them chordies come in, some chordy boys. So the chart here should give us the chords in order. There's actually not a lot of chords. A lot of the song is single notes or power chords, which I assume if you're at this video, you know how to do power chords. That's kind of a base assumption that I assume people know. So, and if you don't, go back to some of the other videos. I have actually explained it, even though I've said, you know, like I assume people know power chords. But once you go ahead and play that single note pattern through 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go to that first chord, F sharp, omit 5. It's the same exact single note. You're just adding the 3rd fret on the G string for you. So you hit those 2 notes. And like always, I like to just lay my other fingers over to mute whatever's below it. So you hit that as if it were the same single note. You hit both of those strings. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go down to a power chord on 4 and 6. That's C sharp, omit 3. Right there. So 4th fret of the A string, 6th fret of the D string. You can see we're still taking the same root notes. We're just making different chords out of them. Boom. And the next chord, which is that C sharp over G sharp, is actually way easier than you might think. It's actually an extension of this chord that we've already done. Check it out. So we do this power chord on A and D, and so instead of like conceptually thinking it's a completely different chord, I think of it as if you just did the full power chord here. So you added the extra octave on the 6th fret of the G string, and then you just take off the root note. So all you're really doing is moving that C up an octave. So it gives a different character to it. Yeah. That's not even that many chords this time. Yeah, it's totally doable. The last 4 chords are pretty much all in the bridge. So everything else, yeah, is power chords. Yeah, Mirror Mirror, the last one had so many freaking chords. I'm Blue is going to have a lot. Untitled 1's probably going to have more than I think. But a lot of those chords aren't hit as chords. They're hit single notes. So it's kind of hard where do you draw the line kind of thing. So yes, so you've got this major 3rd shape on the 4th fret of D and 3rd fret of G. Then you go to the power chord on the 4th fret of A, 6th fret of D. And then you do this little, basically the extended power chord without the root note on the 6th fret of both the D and G string. We did not do I'm Blue already. We did Mirror Mirror. Oh, shoot. I want to tell you. I don't know why We Were Gonna Live Forever was the perk from DBD was in my head. I want to tell you Cat in the Window, and what was the first one we did? Misère. We've done those 4. So this is the 5th one, technically. And we did T, actually. So this is the 6th, if you count that addendum of T onto the end of one of the videos we already did. So I'm Blue has not come up yet. Yeah. I remember because I haven't done the chord chart for I'm Blue yet because it's terrifying. Yeah. So, yeah, we've got a 3rd shape, a 5th shape, a 4th shape, and then this is going to be a minor 3rd shape, that D sharp, omit 5. So after you've done the kind of extended power chord, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6th fret of A and 4th fret of D. Get that minor 3rd in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move it up 2 frets. Same strings. And this one, once you're up to the 8th and 6th fret of the A and D string, let it ring out. So, if you guys do have your guitars tuned up and ready, I can go over it again, or you can kind of... I mean, we're gonna probably go over it again once the gainy part hits in. So if you want, we can backtrack just a little bit, just this once, and then we'll get to the chorus and everything like that. Anyways, this is on a clean patch. So, yeah, we got the single notes on D4. I'm gonna do coordinates here. D4, 3, 4, 1, 2. A4, 3, 4. D6, 1, 2, 3. A6, A8. Same thing with those chords. Remember, F sharp omit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then to C sharp omit 3, that little power chord shape. And then C sharp over G sharp, the extended power chord without the root note. D sharp omit 5, that third shape. Slide up 2 notes. Let it ring out. And then, once everything kicks in and you've got your gain on, 3 power chords, and then you go back. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Hold up. I'm thinking of a different part. Whoops. Okay, that chord progression comes in later, and so you do that ring out later. In the actual song, you do kind of more notes. I forgot how to play my own song. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes into the main melody part. I have no brain right now. Oh, I am working off of York peppermint patties and candy canes. So, we've got the main melody. So I'll go ahead and give you kind of a step-by-step. Now, there are a lot of ways to play this. And then after the main melody plays once, you literally go back to that same chord progression. The F sharp, C sharp over G sharp, D sharp omit 5, slide up 2 notes to an E sharp, E F, and then you do the ring out. So the melody is, the way that I've always played it is 7th fret on the B string. Hold up, let me make sure you can see the first fret. 7th fret on the B string, and I hit that with my middle finger. Go down to the 6th fret of the G string, and then you go to the 6th fret of the E string. So once you hit that 6th fret of the G, I usually will take my middle finger off, so I can use it to hit the highest note. So 7B, B7, G6, E6. And then you slide up, once you're up here, slide up from the 4th fret of the B string to the 7th fret of the B string. And those are dotted 8th notes for the first 3, or for the first 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So, and then I think it's a full quarter note for the highest one. If you're interested in the music theory. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so it'll kind of carry that. One, 2, 3, 4, 4. Hold up. I can count and play. I promise. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It carries that melody carries the same rhythm throughout. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Right, that. So, if you've got that melody in your head and you're feeling it, John, when you're playing, do you count or do you just feel it? Depends what I'm playing. I've actually started, because I jam on drums sometimes, I've started counting when I play drums. It makes it way harder. But if you learn something counting it, and then you try to play it without counting it, as long as you're still focusing on keeping the tempo the same, it's way easier. With guitar, I'm a passive timekeeper. I just listen to the drums and I try to match them because I trust the drummer to do so. But I feel like I have a good internal metronome already, like a decent one. So I really am just feeling it. I'm not counting. That's why it's hard for me to count and play a lot of times, because I just feel the song and I know the space that is required for each note. It's a weird just flow state kind of thing for guitar. Just built different. I think, I'll be honest, I think most people passively count, but the best timekeepers actively are trying to count while they're playing. It's a hard skill to master though, because you have to do it for every song you know. unless you do it from the beginning. So, anyways, B7, G6, E6, and then slide it from B4 to B7. And I usually, use my first finger for that. And once your first finger is up on the 7th fret of the B string, you can just kind of pop it down to the 6th fret of the G string. And then this one's actually, it's got a little, if you think of the, like these 3 frets together as kind of like a box, you know, this is, these 3 frets right in here. The next little part is all in on the edges of that box. You've got 4, 6, 4, 6, 4. 4, 6, 4 on G, and then 6, 4 on D. Bum, 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 ba-doo. Bum, bum, ba-doo. It's a little minor pentatonic. Major yeah, it's pentatonic. I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away. And then you've got the kind of little box shape. So, yeah, B7, G6, E6, B4 slide up to B7, and then G6 to G8. Yes, back to G6, and then D8, D6. And then you repeat that first section again up to the first 3 notes. So we'll go up to the little, we'll do it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And then instead of going to the 4 slide up to 7, you hang on that E6 and you slide up to 9 on E. I love how parallel some of the structure is. Pentatonic, the type of pepper. No, I mean like the band, like the a cappella group. There. So again, like same 3 first notes, and then you slide it from 6 to 9, and then you go not, instead of doing your little box down here, you go E9, E11, E9, and then B11, B9. So you do a little box up here. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not gonna try to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go back down to that little chord progression, that F sharp omit 5. And then C sharp omit 3, C sharp over G sharp, and then D sharp omit 5. Slide up 2 frets, a whole step. And that's where the ring out happens. And then all the gain comes in, the guitar goes to 3 power chords, and then you're back into a verse. So, in review right now, we have the intro, which is single notes, and then progresses into those 2-note chords. So we've basically got 2, 3. I'll count us in. If you want to play with me, we'll play it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just jamming out. Chords. Let this next one ring out. Yeah. And then one more time at full speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. And then it goes to those power chords. One thing I probably didn't mention, but I assume you kind of felt when you were first listening to the song, is you got to choke off those notes during the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure, I usually will just do it by palm muting and lifting my finger. My finger is just lifting barely enough to cut off the note. And the palm mute just helps deaden the string even more. So it gives that really percussive sound. And you cut it off so that the bass can play on the opposite notes. Choke the notes. Choke it. Choke by the neck. Okay. Wait. This is the neck. This is the neck? I don't remember. Okay. Now. Turn your gain on, and we're gonna have a little fun. It gets hypey now. All right. First thing we're gonna do, power chord on the 2nd fret of the E string. F sharp power chord. I usually will hit all 3 notes. Gain some gain. Boom. That little rhythm there is pretty much the heart of this one part. If you have a 7 string, you can go down to the 4th fret, D sharp, the 4th fret of the B string, and the 2nd fret of the B string. But if you just have a 6 string, just hang on that 2nd fret of E, and then go up to the 6th fret of A, and slide down to the 4th fret of A, and do the power chords there. So again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're already on the 4th fret. Boom. That's the 4th fret of the A string. And here, once you're right here, once you've played those 3 power chords, just real quick little transition time, you go back into the verse, but you do it with the electric gain distortion on. But still remember to cut off those notes. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 chords. Here's one little difference. When you go up to this high note, the C sharp over G sharp, instead of carrying it all 8 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After the first 4 hits, once you're on the gainy setting, you replace that 6 on G with that minor 3rd shape. You go 4 on G, and you keep the 6 on D. So you go with, if you're doing it like I'm doing it with my ring finger and my pinky, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just take the note off and put your index finger on this 4th fret of the G string. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, since you're already at this, you can just slide both of those fingers down a string and get back on track with that D sharp omit 5. Slide it up. 2. All right. So, in summary so far, ever since we turned the distortion on, I'm trying to get my chair onto my carpet. All right. So, 2nd fret of the E string, power chord, 6th fret of D, 4th fret of D. A, I'm sorry. 2nd fret of E, 6th fret of A, 4th fret of A. And then same single note riff as the intro for the verse. 6 on A, 8 on A. Chords now. 3rd shape, major 3rd. Down to a power chord shape. 4th, perfect 4th shape. Major 3rd, or minor 3rd rather. Minor 3rd shape. Slide up. And then we get to the chorus, which is very similar to the initial riff we played. But there is a key difference, which I will get to just after I answer this question. John, are you a Slipknot enjoyer? Because you mentioned them earlier, and now I can't stop thinking about it. There are very select few songs from Slipknot that I have on my playlists. I enjoy them when they come up, but with a lot of screamo music, I know it's kind of weird to just lump it all as screamo, but with a lot of music that is just mainly screaming, it's very difficult for me to connect with that level of anger, because anytime I get anywhere near that angry, I am completely ashamed of it. I just felt like I've always kind of suffered with anger issues, and it's always been trying to get that under control. And so I don't need to, I guess, vent it like, by listening to the music. For me, the kind of yelling and screaming I like accentuates a little more anguish. Like the Wonder Years, I honestly, yelling is a little bit more my style. Hearing somebody yell and hearing their voice break up, but it's not, like a full-on, like, pain scream. Like, it, screaming in pain. Yeah, just, it's personal hot take. Of course, I'm not, I can tell you for sure, the Schaefers, Jack and Ray, are both, very much more into that kind of music. I like, again, like, and even that kind of screaming I think has a place. Like, I really like Killswitch Engage, but he throws in screams with really resonant, emotional singing. Korn, I've actually found the one song that I really know, Freak on a Leash, does a pretty good balance of it. Like, he throws it in when it's necessary, and he's got kind of that, like, whimpering voice almost in the verses. So, but I'm more of a fan of the Wonder Years kind of style. Microwave, the band, does really good. They're probably as screamo as I get, because they are very screamo, but I think they mix it in well. Like, it's not constant. That's my thing, is that a lot of Slipknot that I've heard, it's very, also the music videos I can't watch because they're gory, they're like horrific, and I don't know. I put on music to connect emotionally and to try to, like, I just don't have the same framework that they do. So, like, emotionally to connect with that kind of music. I do really like the the one song, being Freak on a Leash is very fun to me. Yeah, I mean, like, it's their, as far as I know, it's their big hit. So hold up. I'm sorry. I just needed to get some guitar energy out and just... Oh, come on. This part's hard. Oh, I'm so close. I'm usually able to get that decent. Hold up. I have to do this, and then we'll get back to the lesson, because we're just about to learn the chorus of Famous People. There we go. Cool. Anyways, chorus of Famous People. So, as I'm sure you know the melody now, B7, G6, E6, same melody. It's just got gain on it. However, in the recording, I believe I play it just the same as I do an intro. And then there's rhythm guitars going under it. And then you go to your chords. that fourth shape, and then during this course, you also do that little transition down to the minor third shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bridge. But here's the main difference. Because I do not have those rhythm guitars playing under me live, what I did is I figured out how to play the basic melodic pattern while also hitting root notes under it. Oh, come on, hold on. Like that. So the root notes you're going to be hitting over the melody are 4th fret on the D string, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th fret on the A string, so you just go down a string. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th fret on E. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I usually will go 7th fret on E, 9th fret on E. What was that music, Lamau? Yeah, it might have been your phone because I didn't hear any other music. All right, so because you have to, if you're playing the live version the way I do it, because you have to play the root notes, you have to figure out a different way to fret the melody. So I usually, instead of doing it with my middle finger and index finger, which is most comfortable for me, really, I don't even use my pinky when I'm normally playing it. I almost exclusively use my pinky when I hit those notes, with those root notes with it. So D4 and B7. I also don't try to strum the root note extra. I just strum both of the notes I'm hitting and muting everything else. I just strum them together. So the melodic pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I just hit it with the melody. And I do add in just some extra strums to fill in space. All right, hydrate check real quick. Delicious, 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 delicious. Okay, so again, we've got these root notes, 4th fret, and you can actually turn these root notes into power chords. If you just want to play the rhythm part over it, you can play it as 2nd fret on the E string, power chord, and then 4th fret on the A string, 4th fret on the E string, power chord, 2nd fret on A, slide up to 4th fret on A. So again, 2nd fret E, 4th fret A, 4th fret E, 2nd fret A, 4th fret A. John, if I redeem Snako Shakes, can we get a the Berry family bear content? Absolutely. In fact, I'm sure you see his head poking out right there. Let me finish the chorus. If you redeem the Snako Shakes, I will bring him out, but I do want to finish the chorus before we move on. So you'll see I kind of use all of my fingers to try to hit the melody. So I do my pinky on the B7, ring finger on G6, and then pinky on E6. And the tough part of this is muting all of the notes under it. You can see I'm really just laying, again, I'm pressing this fret, and then I'm just laying the rest of my finger flatly over. I'm not trying to press it down. I'm not barring it. I just lay it over so it mutes it. So I can strum all 4 of the bottom strings. And the only one that really gets through is that one I want. And then by pinching the notes off up here, it bypasses the muting that I'm doing down here for that specific string. So, as you know, the melody goes B7, G6, E6, and then B4 to B7, sorry. So you'll see I do, it's again, 4th fret, so it's the same as fret as the root note, but you've got D and B. So you're skipping the G string in the middle, and you're also muting the high E. So I just do a little hammer on from the middle finger on B4 to B7. And then I go down, again, to that 4th fret on A. And you just do that little box that from before. But you have to do it with your middle finger and pinky. That's usually how I do it. To really even reach that far, you need to use your pinky. So again, same box shape, same notes. You're just attacking them different. And then you do the same exact thing for those first 3 notes. You're just hitting the low E string, 4th fret. Which means you literally are hitting the entire fretboard if you're on a 6 string. You're scraping across the whole thing and only getting 2 notes at a time that should be voiced. Everything else is getting muted. And then because my fingers can't... Okay, never mind, they can. I've never tried to do that because the actual rhythm part stays on that 4th fret of the E string. It's just uncomfortable. But as a compromise live, since I want my life to be a little easier, I slide up. When I go to that higher note of the melody, I do a little transition root note. Because otherwise I'd have to do. So you can do it either way. Live, I actually just like that. Do a little transition to the 6th fret of the E string, and then 7th fret of the E string. And then you also hit the high E string, 9, 11, 9, and then B string, 11, 9. And in between your switch from the 9th fret of E to the 11th fret of B, do not forget to change root notes. Because the actual downbeat of the song is in between that little 9 and 11 on E and B respectively. So you're changing root notes every downbeat. Boom, and then you're back to your normal progression with chords. Gainy as heck. Same one from the verse. Minor 3rd shape. Ring out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we are at the bridge, and you go back to a clean tone. So we have Snako Shakes redeemed. Let's go ahead and get Barry out real quick. Just to say hi. My hat fell off. Hold up. Hold up. There it is. I got it. Saved the day. Okay. Up. Hat must be put back on first. Go. Barry. My friend. Ben. A hot. Now. Boy. My boy just guards the place. He is very soft. Like, unimaginably soft. I love this man. Look at this boy. He's shaking. Yes. He looks very good today. You know what? He's going to get my hat. Big soft boy. For real. need a place for him to sit. Him? No. Ugh. Okay. Guitar goes on my chair. Harry. Right here. Sit down. Okay. Barry is in view. Such a distinguished gentleman. Love him. Perfect. Hold up. There we go. I love it. Okay. This man will be in the background now. He shall watch over us as we play. As we learn about famous people. Yes. Let me roll up my sleeves. Hold up. Gotta get to work. You know? All right. So, let's go ahead and review real quick. So, lose your gain. Go ahead and put on the cleans. I'll go ahead and kind of call out the sections as we go through. We're going to play it at normal speed. We're going to play it one time through at slow speed and then one time through at normal speed. So, remember, starts with single notes. That little 4, 4, 4, 6, 6, 8 on the D and A string. You know, the whole thing. All right. And then you go to chords. And then you go to the melody. Clean. Just the single notes. And then your chords from the verse. And then you go to those gainy power chords, just the 3 of them. Single notes again for the gainy part, and then those chords for the gainy part, and then you do the melody with the root notes under it if you want to play it live. If not, you can just play the power chords or just the melody, depending on what part you want to do. And then same verse chords, the 2-note intervals, and then you ring out. So, all right, let's go ahead and play it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1 and 2. I guess. Oh my God, I did it half speed. I'm not doing it half speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. That'll be the tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 4. Single notes. Pretty much evenly spaced. Slide up. Chords. Barry's looking pleased with your performance so far. Let him kind of ring out. Melody. I don't have a soul. So how can I have a soul voice? Chords. Let it ring out. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Power chords. This part has gain. Just imagine it has gain. Back to single notes. These I hit even more aggressively. I feel like my voice has gotten worse. I don't know how that's possible, but I feel like it has. I'm just not doing it as much. Melody with the root notes, if you're so bold. If you can play it right, because I can't apparently. Chords. Don't forget the descent. I didn't do it during the verse, but if you did it, I'm proud of you. Ring out. And now we are at the fun, nice chords. There's a lot of reverb on these, so if you have a reverb pedal, throw it on. If you have a reverb knob on your amp, turn that heckin' stuff up. Okay. There was no way out of that. I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna have to go back to the chord chart again. Woo-wee! So, yes. Yeah, do it, I dare you. Okay, so we've got those 4 chords at the bottom. Actually, the 3 first chords at the bottom are part of this next section. That other one is just one more new chord in the song. So, F sharp 6 add 9, fun one. It's literally just a bar on the 4th fret from the D string up, and then I usually will do it with my pinky, play the 6th fret of the G string. It's a very fun chord. So you hit all of these as whole notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you slide up in between them. So each one gets 4 beats. So you've got F sharp 6 add 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then slide that entire shape up to the 11th fret and 13th fret. So again, you bar off the 11th fret from D up, and then you play the 13th fret on G. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 2 chords are exactly the same shape. And then you go to that G sharp minor 7 add 9. Excuse me. 6 again. Bar off the 6th fret and play on the 8th and 7th frets of the G and B strings respectively. So it's that same exact bar shape, but you've just added your middle finger on the B string 7th fret. So again, 4th fret bar with the 6th fret on G, slide it to 11 and 13, and then add, again, go to the 6th fret, keep the bar, and just add the middle finger on the 7th fret. And then when you slide up to the next chord, that A sharp minor 7 is probably my favorite chord in the song. Boom. That is the 8th fret, 10th fret, and then 9th and 9th fret of the D, G, B, and E strings respectively. So as you can see, 8, 10, 9, 9. So really the progression of the chord shape itself, if I were to just play it on one, this is not going to sound right, but this is what the shape is. So you play 3, 4, the same shape twice, add the middle finger, and then add the pinky. I usually will make the pinky take the place of my ring finger and put my middle and ring finger up at the top. So you literally, the first 2 are the exact same shape, and then you add a note, or you add a finger, and then you add your other finger. So by the end, you'll be using all 4 fingers to hit separate notes instead of barring. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let me go ahead and just play that slow. I mean, they're all kind of spaced out, but it can be hard to get these shapes right. So again, remember, that first one is 4th fret bar on and then 6th fret ring finger. Slide the whole shape up to 11 and 13. Just like that. And then when you slide back down, don't forget to add your middle finger in between when you go down to the 6th fret bar. And then when you slide up a whole step to the 8th fret, you don't have to bar anymore. You can lift your index finger, and then just make sure you're getting all of those notes. I kind of claw grip the 9th fret of the B and G, or B and E. And then it's just a little power chord below it on the 8th, on the 8th and 10th fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all subsequent times, you do not go up to that 11th fret. You just go 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 6. And then 8. So you do the same progression, but instead of going up to the 11, you just hold that 4th fret bar, and then you do the 2 subsequent chords where you add the middle finger and add your ring finger or pinky or whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Start strumming. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then this rhythm is different. Da 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 da. You're hitting with the lyrics here. No, 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 no is what they say. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gain. You turn the gain on at that moment where you're doing the no, 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 no's with it. So. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Like that. So. I'll go ahead and count off for us. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. No, 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 no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 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 no. And then you literally just go ham on those 3 chords. Again, same order, same length of hold. 4th fret bar with that 6th fret. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 8th notes, you know. And then once you've done it once, the last time through, instead of just strumming it, you arpeggiate it. Arpeggiate. We've heard this term. Mizaire does it a lot. All I'm doing is I'm hitting the D string and then the G string. I alternate pick this. D, G, E, B. So if you see my hand. And then that last chord you just strum the heck out of. But yes. Just like that. So let's go ahead and I'll play it once more slow with you. I'm gonna keep the gain on. Just play those chords along with me, and then we'll go up to the next part where it goes clean again. 1, 2, slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 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 no. 8th notes. Strum it all through. Arpeggiate the next one. Eighth notes. And then, once you've finished that whole build up where you're just jamming on that A sharp minor 7 chord, slide down, and we are back to a familiar shape. Also turn off your gain. We are back to a familiar shape. We are back to C sharp over G sharp. You see that shape? We've done that before. All you do is you just move that to the 2nd fret of the B and E strings, respectively. So, just right there. I need to see more of Barry and more of my hand. So, just like that. So, you've got that high chord. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So, these next chords you hold for 2 measures. So, remember, arpeggiation. Strum, strum, louder, hold. And so, yeah, 2nd fret of B, 2nd fret of E. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down to that C sharps over G sharp, omit 5. It's the same chord as the C sharp over G sharp in the 2nd row. It's just moved up an octave. And so they're both omit 5s. I just gave that one omit 5s to distinguish it from the other one. But just know it's the same musical chord, just shifted up an octave. So, as you can see, it's on the 1st and 2nd fret. So you've got this kind of just really natural, spaced out on the G and the B. So, 2nd fret on B and E. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your ring finger away and put your index finger on the first fret of G and strum G and B. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then slide up to the 9th fret of E and B and play that same shape that you played on 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide up to 11 for one measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back down to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then repeat that. And so once you've done your arpeggiation, again, build. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 11. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second time you go through and you're hitting these really spaced out notes, don't go up to 11. Just stay at 9. Hit it again. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the next 6 measures, you hold on that same exact 9 and 9. Yeah, Barry's totally vibing right now. Like he's got his arms back. He's just laying and checking out the stream. What a legend. What a beautiful boy. So, yes. So as soon as you go up to that 9 and 9, the second time through, you can basically plan on holding it for a really long time. Yes, I can absolutely boop his snoot, and he allows me to do that because we are best friends. So. He had a little piece of fabric on him. I booped his snoot. Okay. So, we've got the whole chord build up. You play through that, just those simple 2-note chords. And the bass is making nice chords beneath it. So, you hold that 9 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hold it. As soon as you hit that 9 and 9 the second time through, you can kind of start counting new phrases because you're going to go 8 phrases. So that's, no, 8 measures. Yes, 8 measures. So it'll be 4 strums, I think, from that point. So what I mean by that is we've done the arpeggiation, build, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slide up, 1, 2, 3, back down, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, started the new phrase, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, new phrase count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, gain, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, chorus. Now, yes, you hold that for basically 5 measures, 5 phrases, 10 measures. So I think I did say the bass is. It's making, yeah, the bass is making nice chords. Beneath you, like us together, you know, the bassist and I, Jack, and I make a nice chord beneath, you know, together between all of our notes. So, yes. So, again, that count is very weird because you hold those notes and then as you kind of keep doing it, the drums kick in, the bass kicks in, throw on gain for the last measure, and then, or for the second to last measure, and then silence for the last measure, and then you kick back into basically 3 rotations of the chorus, or 1.5 rotations of the chorus. So, let me go ahead and play the whole bridge for you. Again, we'll bring up the chords. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, gain, 1, 2, frick. I'm sorry. Let me try that again because I want to do the no, 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 no's. I don't count that part over a metronome. I just try to time it with the lyrics, what you're feeling. So, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 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 no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Aggressive strumming. 4. 1, 2, 3. Arpeggiation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drums, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Gain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Silence. 2, 3, 4. And then you're on to the chorus again. But instead of doing the chorus normally, where you just go to the melody, we add an extra bit in front of it. We add a half chorus where you're playing just power chords. So once you're done and you do your little silence of that note, bring the gain back, and you can go straight to the 2nd fret of the E string, 4th fret of A, 4th of E, 2nd of A, 4th of A. Again, power chords. And those are the same rhythm chords. The lead actually isn't playing anything at this point. It's just playing with the rhythm guitar. If you've got the 7 string, these rhythm chords are just, some of them are an octave down. So 2 on E, 2 on B, 4 on E, 2 on A, 4 on A. And then, once you've done that little, I guess, transition, you can think of it as a half chorus transition, then you go back to that melody with the root notes. The second time you're playing it in the song just like this. Transition. Interval chords from the intro and the verses. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Minor thirds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And instead of ringing out for this last one, play a power chord on the 7th fret of the E string, and if you have that low 7th string, hit the open string with it. And then cut it off. So, yeah, so it ends on the downbeat of the next measure. Just like that. So, again, it's the same chorus, you just, from before, you just end it with that, 7th fret E string power chord. Very powerful. And then before it, you do the rhythm progression, half of the rhythm progression once through. So I'll count us in, actually, if you want to play it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Melody. Ending power chord. Boom. And soon everyone will remember. Wait. And soon everyone will remember. That's that. I like that. Melodies. Okay, so again, sections we've got that clean intro where you play the verse, and then you go to the single note main melody where you've got again on clean guitar. And then you do your little intervals again, and you ring out on the minor third. Thank you. And then you do power chords, just 3 of them as a transition. 6, 4 on A, and then single notes again. Same exact single notes. And then you go to your chords after it. And then you do the same main melody, but with those root notes. So this is the chorus. Oh, whoops. And then those interval chords, 2 notes. And then you go to the verse, or sorry, the bridge, where you've got those long, ringy add 9 chords. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And you only hit that 11th fret one once. And then start strumming a little more. And no. Strum aggressively. This whole part is building, basically. Arpeggiate. And then ring out. 2, 3. And you hit those really spacey chords, and you play it once through. And the second time through, you play it while holding the 9 and 9. And you let that go for like 10 measures. You'll kind of hear it count. As soon as the drums start coming in, you can kind of count as well. It's 8 measures after you finish your phrase is one way to think about it, or 10 measures as soon as you hit the chord. And then you do the chorus rhythm progression for half of a chorus. And remember, anytime I'm doing that scary 2nd fret B string chord, you can replace that with the 4th fret A string. Instead of. And then 4th fret E, 2nd fret A, 4th fret A. And then go through the chorus again. Melody. And then the ending power chord is that 7 on B. So let's go ahead and play the song itself through. I would have done a separate rhythm and lead part, but the only rhythm part comes in during the choruses where it's doing those power chords. Everything else is just one guitar. So the one thing is I'm not really going to have a separate clean and lead. So I'm just going to switch my pickup. So let's go ahead and play along with the song. Actually, I'm going to play it. Yeah, I'll play along with the song. Let's go ahead and play along with it. We're going to have to pick up, just try to catch on to the tune. And yeah, we're going to play it through. I'm going to call out the parts that we're doing. Yeah. So we'll do that. And let's go for it.
What's the deal with these lights? Why do they get so bright?
So those are the single notes. Intervals. Remember, choked off quarter notes. Let it ring a little. Melody. Chords. Those little interval chords. Ring out. 1, 2, power chords, 3 of them. Single notes. Intervals again. Nice. Melody with the root notes. Intervals. Descent. Nice. Caught it. Bring out. Nice spacey chords. Start building. Gain. No. Aggressive strum. Arpeggiate. Strum again. Build. Space out. Start building. Gain. 2, 3, 4. Power chords. Regular chorus. Intervals. Seventh fret power chord.
And soon everyone will remember.
Woo-wee. Okay. Boom. There you go. That is Famous People by Until Further Notice. You can catch it on Spotify, anywhere you listen to music, really. But mainly Spotify, also other things. And yeah, that is how you play Famous People. That song is an absolute bop. The only weird thing is that we already have like an hour left. Yes, we are on Spotify, as Ren has so kindly pointed out. So here's what we do, okay? We have already, exceeded the bounds of this lesson. So here's what I'm going to kick back to you guys. We have many options we can do. I've got an hour left. Do you want to switch to some gaming stuff? Do you want me to teach you maybe like a quick part of one of the Christmas songs we did? Or do you want to just hang out and chat and I can play guitar and just kind of talk about bunch of different stuff? We can make it all sorts of things. I have a video game picked out that I'd want to do to show you guys. We can do one of the Christmas songs, or we can just talk and I can kind of show you random stuff on guitar. Excuse me. I can absolutely play Carol of the Bells. And in fact, let me see. I should have the file on my computer for the actual release that we did. So if I go there, UFN, seasonal, interesting. I might not have it on my computer, but I need to find it. I must find it now. Oh, this is annoying me. I will find it. I definitely have it. Yeah. I actually have been practicing Carol of the Bells a lot recently. That solo is so much fun. I swear. Dang. I think not. I think we don't have it, my friends. Yeah. So we're going to have to just look it up on Spotify. Spoofy. We're going to look it up on Spoofy. Carol O.D. the Bells. Okay. So, just so it's out of the way, I love this solo. Whoops. And right as I get to a certain point, the solo itself actually becomes total improv. So you're going to hear me diverge from the solo at that one point. But yes, let me go ahead and pull up Carol of the Bells for you, and we can go ahead and listen to it, and I'm going to play along with it. And hopefully the end of the solo doesn't come, you know, like become too chaotic. There it is. And it starts on C. This is in C minor, or C harmonic minor, I think. There we go.
Sweet silver bells all seem to see through. Cares away, Christmas is here. Bring good cheer to young and old, making the bold. Dong dong ding dong, that is their song. One joyful ring, all carolling. Seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere.
Ba-do-do.
While they pound bass in their town, or in the dale, telling their tale. Singing songs of good cheer, Christmas is here.
Whoops. We'll get it. I love these power chords. I don't know what it is about it. Oh, the bass. Stop.
Merry, merry, merry Christmas. Merry, merry, merry Christmas.
Woo, solo time. Yes. It was rough at certain points, but once I got to the solo, it was just fine. The funny thing, that solo, again, was a lot of improv in the actual recording, so I don't have it exact, but now I have a pretty solid view of what it is now. And so I actually, in making it playable for acoustic, I shifted the whole thing down an octave, and I just have my favorite way to play it now. Honestly, I want to play that solo again just because it's fun. So we're going to listen to the back half of it.
Merry, merry, merry Christmas.
Wow.
Merry, merry, merry Christmas.
I vibe so hard. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love that song so much. Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. By the way, I didn't comment on it, and I'm terrible for not doing so, but I really appreciate that you guys can listen and watch these lessons and you find something new in our songs, it really means a lot to me, because the guitar for me is really important, of course, in these songs, you know, and we put a lot of work in general into them. So it's really nice to have people kind of more fully appreciate them too. So I really like it, and I'm very grateful for you guys, checking it out and hanging out and being cool. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna go through, just because I'm in the mood. I'm in a real like kick of just playing random solo stuff. I'm going to play some of my favorite UFN solos just in a row for you guys. Even if we haven't learned them, this is just going to be for us, just to hang out. And they're pretty much, actually, I'm going to go in chronological order. How about that? We're going to go my favorite solos. And I'm just going to skip to that point in the song and play them. Maybe with a little context. Maybe go a little before. Solo wise, Wind is kind of, you can look at it either as one giant solo, or because it's all like, weird fingerpick stuff on the guitar, or it's got no solo. Wait, Ren says, oh my God, John, can you play the song on your YouTube that I ask you to play all the time? Oh, yes. What time? Well, held up. When was that video released? Because if I'm doing it in chronological order, then that might come after Tremble, but before This Is Temporary. So yes, I will play it, but I'm gonna do it in order because we got it. There's got to be strict rules here. It was 1 year ago, so I believe it is before This Is Temporary. So Wind is beautiful, but it's got no solos. Missing Out has no solos either. For Now has one. The For Now solo is really spaced out. It's more of a groovy kind of like, I don't even consider it a solo fully. So I'm going to skip it for now. For now. CSM doesn't have a solo. Thought You Never Ask has a solo. However, note-wise, I don't have like full reverb right now. The song dynamically shifts into it, so I feel like as a solo itself, it's more dependent on the song structure of Thought You Never Asked. So the first discrete solo that I think is great even out of context. Are you going to skip it until further notice? The first one that I really think is great out of context is Habit. And that was the first song we released, so I'm very happy with that. I'm just going to play the song through because we got time, we got energy. So...
It's been a while. I refuse to make a change tonight. I cut the highway and
singing along with the guitar. Woo! I stand that. I stand that, mi amigo. I love it. Okay, I knew like 92% of the lyrics still. Nice. I guess, yeah, it's been a while. Honestly, like, we haven't busted that one out in a bit. Yeah, so it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun going back and seeing. So really, like, the only discrete solo that I'm really fond of, just in by itself as a bubble, performance-wise, is Habit off of Tremble. And then let's go ahead and get to the next one that was my own creation, The 13th Circle by Joan Barry. Okay, I might have an ad on YouTube for my own video. I hope not. Wait, it's loading. It's loading. Oh, yep, there was an ad, but no sound. Oh no, hold up. Oh my gosh, why have I forgotten this? I got distracted. Oh no. Oh no, John. There we go. That's it. I forgot. I'm terrible. Okay. Checkpoint. Only that one part I forgot. Woo-wee. And then I'm gonna play the verse again, but with the extra part. The second part. Yeah, this whole song is one big solo. Yay. Okay. I remembered it. That's very easy to miss. It has ads on it. I don't know why. Let me see. It's only got like 100 views. So spoopy vibes for sure. All right. So we've done that. Now, let us go to the wonderful, wonderful world of This Is Temporary. So, Boy Who Cried Suicide has no solo in it. It's got a fun part, though. I'll play that, just this one little part. A little, it's after the chorus. This part's the fun one. Woo-wee. I love that song. All right, so, and then we've got This Is Temporary. Again, not really a solo-y song. I'm in the What's the Potion? Oh, yeah. What's the potion the witch gave to me to feel better? Yeah, I love this melding of the lyrics. Yeah, This Is Temporary. Famous people don't have solos. Neither does Mirror Mirror. Mirror Mirror is pretty insane, though, as you know. I want to tell you, I'd consider every chorus the solo. I'm just going to play the back part of I Want to Tell You, just because it's fun after the verse.
I think I'm ready to wake up.
There we go.
now.
We're going to have fun because this song just jams and is fun as heck on guitar. Fun as heck. All right, next one, Cat in the Window. You know this solo is on my favorites. Woo. Let's go ahead and get to that solo part.
It was March 18th. We had a
Don't blow out your voice, Prand. We need your voice.
middle of the night. Think it was all a dream, but I looked over my shoulder and you weren't there. And for the first time in my life, I was cold. Without you there, hold just a moment there. I thought we were for life, my dear.
I taught the solo on a lesson. So if you want to know how to play it, go check it out. Cat in the Window is so much fun. The reason we didn't do Tina was because I felt that Tina itself is a super buildy song. There's so much context around it, and that solo is a real culmination of everything. So I don't want to play it in its singularity, because if I play that solo, I want it to be building up the whole thing, and I don't have the means right now to be switching my settings and like do everything that's required to play Taina. So as really nice of a solo as it is, it's not a solo that I think stands super well on its own. It's part of the greater structure of the song that I think makes it so much fun. All right, Misère. Woo-wee. This whole song is a solo, but we're just going to focus on the second chorus into the solo. Okay, cool. So we're good. Honestly, that chorus, I'm getting more and more fond of it every time I play it, ever since I did the lesson. And just to cut in, there is also the old version of the solo that's harder, but required a key change, so we didn't put it in. Woo! All right, next song, T Stockholm Syndrome. Oh, total solo heavy. Lies by Omission has like a quick little part. It's basically got like a little solo in it. So let me go ahead. It's at the very end. Right. Actually, speaking of the next song that's coming up, the release stream video that we do for Untitled 1 didn't catch my favorite thing that I did, because I was like jumping like a madman after the solo of Untitled 1. I'm just gonna play the whole song, because the whole song is just as fun as a solo. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. whale noise. With all that reverb, it's a whale noise. All right, we're also going to play all of I'm Blue and all of 3 Day High, because why not? Oh no, it's shuffling. Hold on. We're going to restart this. I'm Blue time, because the whole song is so much fun. It's always faster than I think. One, two, three. Last Live at 5 when we just spontaneously went into it. Hey Carter. Welcome. We're just going through some of my favorite guitar parts to play for UFN. Mainly solos. Yeah, I remember that gingerbread house. Merry Christmas. One, two, three. Yeah, that song is really hard to sing.
I read the words, but they don't make sense. I say the lines, but they don't add up. I raise the flag, but the blood still pours. Yeah, the war still has me on all fours. You gave me your word, but I don't see a promise. You do guidelines, but you're just a page. You saw my flag in the purest white, but you
we'll have to do it. Solo time. Oh my gosh, guys. I've been playing it down here so long. Hold up. All right, I get a retry on this one. I'm so used to playing that song down, that solo down low. Okay. I just like it doubled, but I need to remember to play it the high way, the way I just did. But with the recording. I like it being doubled like that. Woo-wee. Cool. All right. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's all the stuff I've released, or that we've, as a band, have released. If you're joining in and you don't know who we are, my name is John. I'm the guitarist for the band Until Further Notice. We're a pop punk band out of California, and yeah, we've released our second album last summer. This is temporary, so find us wherever you listen to music. We're on everything. And yeah, we're just doing some streams. Today I taught you guys how to play our song Famous People. We're gonna go ahead and play that once more just because it's a fun song and it's really a bop to sing to. So if any of you guys have the voice to sing, we'll do that. We can absolutely hear wind just for the sake of it. I will bust out my, I'll try to play along to it. You know what, we'll just listen to wind because wind is a very nice song. And maybe I'll give you guys some insight on the song itself because I wrote those lyrics. All right, Famous People. Famous People time.
What's the deal with these lights? Why do they get so bright? Tenacious on the set of flights that put you in street for a light fright. Plug in your headphones, drown out the sound. Yelled in the same tones, but never allowed. Oh no, you got caught. Oh
If people are simping for wind, I have no issues.
Am
I still off beat? Because that shouldn't be happening.
Famous people are just common people that everyone wants to remember. Taking people to see mine. Every move I've inside. Seeping down a windpipe that sets me aside from my insight. Forget the picture.
can play, especially this song.
That no one wants to remember. Finally caught up with me. The thoughts that keep me warm. Unleash that burning
Maybe another track. I sing on one of our Christmas releases. That's a good question. Maybe fire or wind. Probably not wind. It's too hard. And soon everyone will remember. And soon everyone will remember. Ooh. Maybe Mirror Mirror. Okay. Let me fix the lag issue. If you guys are all hearing the lag issue, then it must be something that's different. Audio output. Let me see. If I'm earlier than the track, say that. Okay. Yes? I'm trying to make sure. Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm trying to figure out exactly what the problem be. Yeah, so you guys are getting, I know Perond was getting the lag. Are you guys getting the lag as well? Because I want to make sure I don't change my settings and then it's just maybe something on Perond's end or something like that. But I do want to make sure I am in sync. So let me know because I need to make sure this is all worked out. You heard the lag. Okay, so I'm going to go. Let me know how this sounds. I'm going to play a little bit. You think it went away though? I'm going to split the difference. Okay. Let me see how that is. I only did it slightly. This might not even help that much. But let's say, what's a good punchy song? That's got like, I guess, Misère.
Give me adrenaline, through it every pen. Call me misery and bury me alive.
Fun. Okay. Yeah, let's put on Mirror Mirror. I think this song works for my range. I think. It's still a little off. Just a little soon. Okay. I'm gonna put clean. Through the house again. It's barely even 10:30, and only shadows cross our minds. I'd speak up if I had the spine. The silence here is eloquent. Just take me through the time you spent in the hell you like to call your home. It's harder to get by, you know. I really want losing friends. They never saw those painful lines, just winter sweaters in mid-July. You can't see all the damage it does, and I haven't got a place to go, but don't look in the mirror. Don't look in the mirror. It feels like the end and it's out of hand. Just please understand. Don't look in the mirror. Doubt is in the mirror. Fall face first. See your worth. Nonsense birth. Don't get hurt. Everybody said, I hate you. Don't you think that they know better? Don't you think they know you better? Whoops, I didn't write these. If anybody said, I hate to, don't you think that they know better? Don't you think they know you better? I know, there's a there needs to be a disco ball. This song makes me dance. The drums and the bass. Your room looks cold and desolate. Can barely hold this elephant. But even though we're here again, finding words is not our friend. You've told me of the tears you've shed, suffocated, filled with dread. And though you say I'm helping now, it's hard to see exactly how. It's never easy, never fair, and scattered pieces fill the air of hasty pictures that you drew and memories you'd rather lose. You can't see all the damage it does, and I haven't got a place to go, but don't look in the mirror. Don't look in the mirror. It feels like the end and it's out of hand. Just please understand. Don't look in the mirror. Death is in the mirror. Fall face first. See your worth. Nonsense birth. Don't get hurt. Ow. Why keep shouting out? I hate to. Don't you think that they know better? Don't you think they know you better? What notes? What are notes? Cause no one said I hate you. Don't you think that we know better? Don't you think we know you better? Yeah, I have to do the octave changes. It's like the parts that Ray added are out of my range. So the parts that I have are in my range. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's a fun one. That one gets me in the mood. I haven't sung that one before. Especially not like really trying to get the notes right. I've sung along with it in my car, but dang. That song gives me feels. I really enjoy that people enjoy that song. So, thank you. Thank you very much. Same with John Barry. It's on the checklist is thank you. I'm glad that I am a checklist. I'm glad I'm on the checklist. All right. All right, so we've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes or so. Yes, we have to do wind after this. After this short break. A year ago, really? Cool. I guess that makes sense. Those are the notes. Yes, I still have mine. I've lost like 9 or 10 beads on it, but it is still alive and well. Okay, let's do wind. Fact. I need a capo. I will be right back. Hold up. Mr. Guitar, give me the thing you have. Your box. I always keep my capo in my acoustic case. That's where I always need it. Woo, capo. Okay. Okay. And clamp. Woo. All right, I'm gonna need to tune real quick because I want to make sure wind gets the proper treatment. Yeah. So if I'm ahead of the music needs to come in earlier, right? If the delay is still there, I wanna get this figured out. Let me see. Here. Steve! Steve range. I have no idea how to put Steve range. Okay. I don't know what Steve range is. Like, I'm sure they've said it before. I just don't have it memorized. Okay. The definition of Steve range. Okay, good. I hope we have like a piano and then like the keys laid out. All right. And you just have it sectioned out for what the octaves are. And tremble. Wind. Let's do it. All right, this is probably going to be the last song that we do, and then it'll be adios from me. One thing I do want to let you guys know, the lessons that we're doing, all of the, this is temporary guitar lessons, those are now going to be moving. Fun fact, we are not going to do those on Saturdays anymore. We're going to save Saturdays for some other things, experiences, gaming, that kind of stuff, but the lessons are going to happen every other Wednesday. On the off Wednesdays that we don't have a live at 5 or we have the Patreon stream, I'm going to hop on Twitch and I'm going to play for you guys. It'll be at the normal live at 5 time. So it'll be at 5 p.m. Just so I can get home from work and do it. But yeah. So look forward to that. This last Wednesday before Christmas was an off week. So next Wednesday we're going to do the Patreon stream, I believe. Let me make sure December isn't a weird month. Where is it? Where's my calendar? No, next Wednesday is also an off week because it's not the first Wednesday of the month. So next Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, we're going to do one more song, and then the next live at 5 time will be the Patreon stream, and then after that we'll do another lesson. So you'll get them every 2 weeks, and then Saturdays again will be more gaming stuff. So all right, let us do it. Wind, and then I'll probably say goodbye, good night, Merry Christmas to all of you, happy holidays. Sweet. Oh yeah, we'll do a motivational moment with John. I need at least 2 Snako hisses. The place that you'll go off to now is where our story dies.
just isn't fair. It puts my mind at ease till I open my eyes and find that you just left on the breeze. You just left on the breeze. I hope you find your peace there when the story leaves.
Exclamation point, Snako.
Won't be there to have
Nice.
you by.
Good hiss.
I guess that's what you need. I'll be here still enduring many restless nights. But you make your own choices, so it makes no sense to fight. Nothing can compare to the joy that you bring. Oh, it just isn't
Don't worry, Ranberry loves you.
my mind at ease till I open my eyes and find that you just left on the breeze. You just left on the breeze.
Yay! Snako hiss.
Well, dear, we had potential. Don't tell me it's not over. I hope you find your peace there. I'll be here still enduring these restless nights. Well, dear, we had potential. Don't tell me it's not over. I hope you find your peace there.
His bass parts are too hard. That's the only reason he's not in front of the mic more, because he has to play bass. And he wants the parts to be really fun.
Nothing can compare. Oh, it just isn't there. It puts my mind at ease till I open my eyes and find that you just left on the breeze. You just left on the breeze. Nothing can compare to the joy that you bring. Oh, it just isn't there. It puts my mind at ease till I open my eyes and find that you just left on
He likes his position, but maybe for one song.
you just left on the breeze.
But if you join, we're going to want you to sing.
Pictures, I don't need any frames. The faces stored inside my mind and ties me down in chains. I want this to be over, just want to forget, or else our tale of faded love will not be over yet.
Ah, that's a really emotional song, too. I love this guitar part. Yay. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining. We do have one more segment to do, and then we will go ahead and say goodnight, say goodbye. Thank you guys for coming. I guess we'll just do a live segue into Motivational Moment with John. What I want to impress upon you guys, especially as the holidays are coming around and you guys are probably on break and everything like that, don't forget to try and make sure you're keeping yourself busy, because it's very easy, especially on break, to kind of fall into the slump of, just kind of watching things and like content. And of course, you need those moments. You need the breaks where you're just, having time to yourself. You don't have to do anything. But I encourage you guys, especially if you're a creative person, you can't let that creativity just sit idle, because it will start to eat at you. If you feel any sort of discomfort when you're just sitting around having break, watching a movie or something, don't watch content John while streaming. No, but the whole point of these lessons, for instance, is to try to see if anybody wants to play guitar and learn a UFN song, to try to at least give them the resources to do that. So, I recommend whatever it is, and it could be starting a new, finding a new hobby or something like that. But try not to, when you're on your breaks, don't just sit around and watch things. Make sure you're doing some sort of socialization, whether or not that's texting with your friends or hanging out in person, or even playing video games online and talking to them, because a lot of times you can have some really nice conversations after the video games or during the video games. Make sure you're socializing, and or make sure you're doing some sort of expression. If you like to do those what is it? My coworker used to do those like knitting things where he'd make like art out of this pad. It's like a circular fabric with it's a circular holder with fabric you'd stretch across, and then he'd do different colors and make drawings and like pixel art. So that kind of stuff. You can do that. You can do any sort of art, any sort of craft. If you like building, if you want to learn anything, I encourage you, use these breaks to do it, to pick up new skills. Do a card trick, learn how to, do cardistry, embroidery. Yeah. John, also come to VA. Let's also hang out, or let's all go to John. California is a pretty fun place. I cannot guarantee that I can provide any housing for anybody. So, but it would be cool to hang out. When Kimberly came, we got a donut, so donuts would be in store. Yes. So anyways, that's my recommendation, is make sure you guys are staying busy, quote unquote. Again, these things, even if you're busy, you've got something on the schedule, like you're learning something or you're doing something new and active, as long as you're doing that, it keeps you from just sitting and feeling unproductive. Because you can have moments where you're unproductive, and that's fine. But you don't want to always be like that. You don't want all of your downtime to be unproductive, because that does end up eating at you at some point. I've had it happen so many times where I'm just doing nothing and it's bad for me. So I recommend you guys try to find something to keep yourselves busy, because you got to kind of keep the wheels moving, throughout life in general. You got to keep the wheels moving. And part of that is trying to pick up new things if you can. Always try to stay active. I encourage you guys to always try to grow as you're doing these things, as you find new hobbies or new talents. What's a fun thing, I've been getting into Dungeons and Dragons a lot more recently, and I've been making campaigns and everything. For Christmas, I got the monster manual. Boom. So I've got like the resource for all of the different D&D monsters. So what I've been learning is like making big spreadsheets and character, like everything to run a game. So that's the skill I've been picking up. But we'll see. I haven't run a game yet. Thank you guys so much. Oh, nice, Carter. Woo, 3 miles. Sick. Very proud. Keep that up if you can. Yeah. I'm very happy to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for coming. So you'll see me this Wednesday. We'll do another lesson. And then Saturday, it's going to be one of us doing some sort of gaming or makeup or something stream. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. And if you're not celebrating holidays, I hope it's still just been a great day. You guys have a good one. Bye.